blame myself. I blame myself. Yeah. Stuck in my head and not cleaning up my soul. I think the force power's about doing what you're told. Yeah. But methods do change. You gotta have American graffiti. It's toothpaste, sorry, it's gross. American graffiti and a student film festival all after a car accident. That's simple, but Lucas and Luke are other people away, and that's before a prime from 1976. Say. And I'm from 1997, that's when I was born. A DC centralized event is a language I'm swore. And sometimes the difference of the film you make is interesting. When you put it together, what do you say? A movie could be this, and a movie could be that. Like chapters on a DVD or a book, maybe at that. The outline kind of makes it interesting. What do you see? And suddenly you're picked up in a cloud and start to travel and to be, because experience they make you. So you start to record. Maybe you get a little bit spiritual and get up in the word. And maybe instead of trying to understand all the Bible yourself or the scriptures, maybe at that you find it to yourself saying, it's been a life trying to survive isolated, and how do I connect to a community to say I've made it? 'Cause I don't wanna be alone. I wish I'd record all the storm I'd known. How did I get so old from being born? But others, when I compare myself to them, it's so sad. And I keep coveting instead of other people that have more, to which I wish I had. Thinking of times of the past when it would be better. Thinking that times like this wouldn't lead to a better life. Thinking maybe I should have trust in God like I'm trying to anyways with my life. Thinking this won't lead to anywhere good. You should have done it earlier and now it doesn't matter. So don't use the tool that's in your hand and think it matters, to allow the Spirit to lead you instead of being so focused on the letter. Being so focused on this letter saying, what does it mean? Seek, knock, and answer. Where is this mirror of other dimension where you are the door and Christ is within you? Where is that portal and what does it mean? How does it mean that you're saved already? What is your dream? Where you don't even understand this fourth dimensionality. Nothing inside of you changes and you don't change naturally. It's not some big experience that happens. It's a gift for you already naturally. But what is the proverb? What function do I do in my human code, of which I am a blueprint but operate to? How is it that a metaphor spoken to others in order for them to understand, and they don't calling them out for being stupid or not knowing, wouldn't be the mark of a great teacher? And these are witness accounts in the letter, which isn't the Spirit that would be the reacher. You can criticize, and that's part of the process, to think that your behavior and where you are is being sacrificed in order to make something, trying to reach so far, where connections are only being made anyways, thinking it's all about where you are local days, when the resources even needed for where you are in the source moment, to say that you can't move until where you are is perfected is the same rigidity, not allowing neuroplasticity, not allowing creative mobility other than just physical mobility, spiritual mobility. So stuck ignoring being silly, so stuck trying to look for these patterns, trying to make sense of this stuff scripturally, having given it due time and process, having put your mind around all of these parameters and boundaries, and been so afraid that you didn't do the things that mattered to me. Having these ideas not talked about or recorded to help you get through the negativities, saying that you had to have done it so perfectly in order to be rewarded with the recorded certainty, be recorded with any kind of measure to then see. Not allowing yourself to heal creativity as a means to act, make steps in sequence, without being arrogantly trapped by your ego taking over, immaturely unable to go, unable to navigate through the steps of life because it's unrecorded. And everything now in the metaverse has existed at some point in the past, but all of it evolutionarily has increased and got better, to which we can laugh. But still, we would have to keep improving, and at the end you might maybe respond and be born into a world that is even better, especially if you use your own self to influence, to which you have value and do belong. It took so long to grow you and come from this very specific place. The serialization of your blueprint and your ability to operate the best gifts and talents in your way gets you up to a point where you might just go again. Get back in, start over, and to believe that heaven is in another dimension, or that life continues on and keeps on existing. To think that it's not all nothing because it's not nothing now. And that there's so much mystery and unknown even in existence and consciousness right now. To say often of thoughts and what I think that it's not in relation to something of a closer hyperlink. Therefore, if it's not of a closer connection, it shouldn't be made, because otherwise you're just making too far of a connection, even though it's those far connections that make things very interesting each day. Because days of far travels and far places made it too. Of me individually, personally, I've had a hard time making it through, making it to other personal discoveries. Even though so much has been mapped out, I personally and my time haven't been able to be so free. But it's been this vehicle ignored. I take notes or try to make a video of which I first make a script for, but won't just record and then put that forward. Even though it was that video put forward without a script that ended up being more for me in the moment, to then upload and title and see a collection of things titled that it's worth it for my own personal action and production and progression. Because now that I record, it was out here in the road in front of my house in this neighborhood that my dream took place. But I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't pressed record. I wouldn't have had that come up to my mind and thought about it if I hadn't moved forward. Because I had this long DSLR Canon camera, not like the one that I borrowed from Ollie. And I was standing in this road, driving a car back and forth as if I was in the Unity engine pressing E on it, without saying sorry. And I kept getting this photographic shot of myself in the car, me photographing a projection of myself in the car, like in Halo Reach, when you could leave a projection of yourself. Or I'm pretty sure like one of the characters in Apex Legends, even though I haven't played that game. Like I haven't played many things recently that are on the shelf. And like I haven't done many things recently. From a time that I used to work back where I was even adjusting things that were on the shelf. And left working in that place. Which I really wish that I had not. But not knowing what tools would it have been to help me be aware so that I would not have done something that I wish then that I could have stopped. Because it was of this dream and these behaviors that I've done to wish I did not. And instead I did not stop. Not even knowing until later. Not knowing what it is that I could have done to have stopped. With addictions and behaviors, with traps and pitfalls, with other things I wouldn't even know until years later I would say, oh, it was there, and there to which I truly did fall. And then seeing others fall as well, saying, oh, it's me as an anchor to be able to prevent. When am I supposed to covet something, the past, or just be able to vent? And I am the Lord your God, number one. A video I made and then put on here to make me think that, hey, give yourself to the cloud. You are the sheep, not a fruit like a page or a piece of paper to burn, but you who could be the sheep to be. Where is your obedience? First thing to me. Where is the tool that will work? Because the alarm has not. Cold shower has not. Me trying to rely on other people and be dependent has not. None of it has worked. What has happened? What's going on with the past generations and where are we? Hello. Good morning, how are you? Can hello. You know, I just had a dream.
It's okay, bro.
It's okay?
Yeah. God bless you.
Oh, thanks. I just had a dream.
It's okay.
It's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
dream at night time.
But my dream was right here.
You see me, that's why.
Like just an hour ago, I was dreaming I was here.
Yeah, you just...
and I had a camera. I'm recording.
It's okay.
But in my dream, I had a camera.
It's okay, bro. It's happened. Yeah. In God we trust, right? Yeah. So God
oh,
bless
yeah.
You.
That's the current on the currency.
It's okay.
And God we trust.
Yeah. Better than Gwinnett.
Huh?
On the tag, car tag.
Yeah.
Better than Gwinnett.
In Gwinnett.
Better than Gwinnett.
Better in Gwinnett.
Yeah. In God we trust.
Yeah. Have you been outside of Gwinnett?
Yeah, everywhere. I travel. Bus, car, train, airplane.
Nice.
It's okay.
Yeah, I had a... Did you have a dream?
Yeah, sometimes.
Was it last night?
Sometimes it happens for everybody.
Do you... Sometimes you wake up and you don't remember your dreams?
That's right, too. That's true, too, because, you know why? Because sometimes it's our memory in the brain. Sometimes we remember something. Sometimes we forget. That's why we use the phone or camera, you know?
Yeah.
That's why it's happened too. You know why? Because sometimes like you can't remember the date, the time, the
25?
Yeah.
5/25.
Yeah, that's why almost end of May, 31st. Yeah, you know swimming pool over there is open for everybody. You go there for swimming pool.
Oh yeah?
Tennis court too.
All right.
That's a public area, you know.
Yeah.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning.
I'm talking to your neighbor. Yeah, tell him to go swimming pool.
Hello.
You like my haircut?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
You want to be on the video?
It's okay, bro. I like you.
Thanks, man.
It's
Hello. I just had a dream last night, like an hour ago.
Yeah?
And I was right here.
I see him everywhere.
So I started recording and talking, because when I woke up, I didn't remember the dream.
Yeah?
But as I was just recording, because I was like, you know, George Lucas, James Cameron, I was just like, the recording's kind of weird. And then I was recording, talking, I was like, wait a minute. I just was having a dream like an hour ago that I was here.
Yeah,
with some other neighbors. The cameras and humans are interesting.
That's why we
Yeah.
use the phone for every memory, you know. Sometimes we forget.
I think they're at this
Up
air.
there.
Oh, it's a prime delivery or something.
That's why we use the phone for memory. It happens. Sometimes we like forget something.
Oh, I like
date
your
time.
shirt.
Thank you. Thought today would be a good
God
day
bless
to wear this.
America.
Yes.
God bless America.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've seen you out here at times, but
I'm sorry?
I see you out here at times
Yeah.
when I'm out
Yeah,
here.
you're out.
But you
and
know, we always
walking.
like do the thing.
Oh, yeah. I always do it left-handed. My husband always told me, no, you have to salute right-handed. I said, but I'm left-handed. He goes, doesn't matter. It's right-handed.
It's a military style. I have a veteran in my neighborhood. Veteran. From Afghanistan.
Yeah,
It's the
my
real. We're the real tree right now.
This American clock.
Ah.
So you had something a little weird going on this morning, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it up. I think I'm supposed to be recording.
Yeah, that's why we use the phone for everybody for memory, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes we forget
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Go to the cloud.
We can't remember everything.
you're right. You can't.
That's why we're still
No.
young, right?
Especially, well, I was going to say, especially you get old like me. You
You
know,
can-
I forget stuff all the time.
That's right, yeah. That's why I computer for. Now,
Yeah.
Nowadays, like supermarket, everything is like
Doesn't make things
very high
easier.
tech.
Yes, I
Using
know.
laser.
Yeah, everything's a little too high tech for me, but I'm from the old
For the
school,
mailman
so.
too. For mailman too, you know. Using everything
Yep.
for the machine.
Oh, this is cool.
All right, well, I'm going to move on with my walk. Y'all have a blessed day.
Okay, so
Have a good one.
Wait until like end of May, like June, July, August, or summertime.
Yep.
We get there, right?
Yep. Y'all take care.
Bye. And God we trust.
That's right. You read sometimes the Bible.
Yeah.
The Bible. Sometimes like the word. Sometimes you can't understand. We don't know can't imagine the word.
Yeah.
Some word in the Bible. Some word, simple word. I use simple English to understand the Bible,
Yeah.
but some word you can't understand. It's like-
Yesterday I was reading Shakespeare in Vietnamese,
Yeah, you're cool, bro.
and
It's like
today
that one is like only $5 at.
Paul Mall. I was trying to read the Bible every day, every morning.
Sometimes it's happy. Sometimes we don't understand. It's like a long time ago, you know, from memory.
Yeah. And that part in the Bible it says, like the spirit, not the letter.
So yeah, sometimes it's like, yeah, up there you don't know what happened upstairs. Just split up there, you know.
Yeah. I'm like recording and then I put a title
Yeah, sometimes
and I
happens.
give it like the Bible book that I'm on that day, as if it's like a live thing happening.
Mhm.
Do you play games? Oh.
You want to take one or two?
Yeah.
Two. I have a clipper, a razor at my house. You want to go there? I cut your hair for you too. I can cut-
Thanks.
You said here.
Can we sit down and have tea?
Yeah, all the time, bro.
Yeah.
It's only green tea, ginger, is honey. It's only $1. Like two of this is like $2 at Walgreens. A red track. Go
Yeah.
there, walk there for real fun, you know.
I will walk there
Yeah, it's on $1.
because I'm making these videos, so now everywhere I go is different.
It's okay.
Good if I do the video.
Nowadays we using
Should I get the guitar and sit at racetrack?
it's all public. Nobody is in no
Nobody.
police. Everything is
Everything's public.
no problem.
That's so fun.
My neighborhood over there too. We play online, so it's like for everybody. Swimming pool, everything is open. Only
Wow.
3 months. Go there, relax, barbecue too. We turn on music or something. A sleeping chair too.
What? That's awesome.
A sleeping chair outside too.
And God we trust.
Yeah, no problem. God bless goodwill. Good
Yeah, goodwill.
humankind.
Wow, this is great.
Yeah.
Wait, so you know like currency? You know like the metaverse?
In the Bible?
Yeah, well, yeah. Like this is a Python.
It's okay. Go there, have fun. Walking around too, have fun, you know, and chilling.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
You want smoke? You have lighter in?
What?
You have lighter inside?
No. I don't think so.
No, some more. It's okay. Have fun, okay? You're too young, still young. God bless you, okay?
I think I'll see you more.
No problem.
We'll
I
hang
go
out.
here in our neighborhood, so don't worry, okay?
All right.
Have fun.
Thank you.
You want to go pee, go pee, okay?
Okay.
I like you, bro. Take care, okay?
All right, bye. I could talk for hours. Oh, it's like a fear thing of the camera. It's today. It's not tomorrow right now. Your everything is different at the moment today. Yeah. Dude, it's an experiment. What the hell? Up in the cloud and stuff? The real tree? Okay, so James Cameron VR was the dream. I had a dream last night. I was right here with this camera. And I only know that because I started recording. So today's gonna be a day of exploration. Because I was thinking of what's a good system to help me make it to next Sunday. Sundays, the domingos, but also the sun of every day. And then even when I was smoking, I'd be like, dang, I can't be as creative as I was before. So let me talk about what happened in this dream, because that's what it was in. Judy, Ollie, Hussein, they're like, we need our camera back. Even though it was Anissa's camera I was using, just to take a picture of myself in the car, right where that other car on Miss Velma's fence is, which is like the Unity Learn car that I'm always thinking about. People forget things, you can't remember everything. It feels like you're killing yourself socially sometimes, but you're killing yourself in other ways when you're not being like that socially sometimes. I have a shirt that says, check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's kind of interesting. But this exact car was here, and I was doing a camera on it like I was in Unity, but it was in my dream. I wonder where the transform of Dream Me was, but they came and said we need the camera. It was something about where Judy was very upset, and they pulled up in this business truck where he was being very intense and working out, and was like, I should have done things better, I should have done it better, because he was like thinking that I was right in some kind of way, but that things weren't working out. But then anyways, we kind of being reconciled. We were all in this car traveling together in a big van after that point, and things were kind of working out because we were kind of sharing in different wisdoms and the intensities of each other's and our efforts of trying in the current generation within the dream space and the dream world, which I think his friend Axel or others were in the car, and he was working out, just kind of growing like a Super Saiyan in a time chamber, and I was there too, kind of turning the intensity off or down and being like, what's going on, man? Let's be kind of like more wise. And that was being adhered to, because even though there was this kind of explosive intensity, there was also an adherence or understanding that there was some truth to what I was saying, and that even though it was the camera and the car and this kind of collision course, or them being like, hey, you've stolen the camera, you've stolen that camera and you're using it, and you've had it too long and it's been stolen. And I was like, I don't know if it was stolen. I felt like I was using it properly, but maybe you're right. And the camera was even called a canon. And the canon's the thing that I've been talking about. Genesis, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Exodus, Leviticus, the Christianic canon. I was on Wikipedia and I was doing looking at, I basically said I was going to do 10 Wikipedia things, starting at the Godfather. the movie. And then I went to The Godfather, the novel written by Mario. And then after that, it was New York, then the mayor of New York, then Muslim. And then the Islah, or like the Muslim interpretation of the New Testament. And then the Psalms of David. And then the Old Testament, then the Christian canon. And then it was one more thing that I forgot, but it led me to John, or it led me to some thing where it was 10th clicks. I was looking at the 10 commandments and I was like, each commandment can go on a finger, because in this exact area where I was walking the other day, I was thinking, what's a prayer that's 10 words long that I can say just as a game to play, because I was trying to pray. But while everyone's driving cars and in houses and using all of this technology like the cloud or the telephone poles, that I'm walking around ignorant of the technology. I won't use my phone like the vehicle or like my current level of machinery, where I'm able to talk and upload and record and put it in the cloud, as if it's like a behavioral change or something that I'm still trying to figure out. So it changes. I take a walk of shame at sometimes, but each morning changes as I start recording, and it's different because of the experiences that I had today, which is agile, because you can get a lot of velocity in a single day, more than you expect, and you don't always know what the product backlog is. There doesn't have to be pigs, chickens, or even eggs. Sometimes you can spend a day not eating at all. Sometimes a fast helps you go a long, long way. And just a cigarette, well, it stops your appetite. And sure, even though it causes cancer in the long term, you could maybe have a cigarette that saves your life because of an experience you have that you don't understand, that you never had, and suddenly you're doing a new kind of dance, and it makes you feel like life is a bit different than you thought, and it's in your hands. Because you record yourself in this place, and suddenly it's on the cloud that you're able to be moving, because agile is about movement and velocity, and you're moving in a way that you normally wouldn't move just because you're recording and getting on the move. So I want to get this guitar. The guitar is called Victory. And as I walk around, it's kind of my soul or my social energy that's different to me. I'm not planning on smoking all the time. And it's honestly how I would like to see the videos change that really does something to your mind. Because it's not robes, it's sackcloth that I could wear. It makes stuff different, it's fun. Why should I be scared? It's this exact area that I've wondered about. It's not even lit anymore, it went out. It's this dopamine thing you follow. It's fun going out onto the roads. People know where you live and where you go. It's a public space. There's birds chasing other birds. I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I let it flow. Hello! You never know where it's gonna go. But then I'm seeing myself and it's a long video. What do you know? Now I have multiple long videos. What title would they give? Today was gonna be Philippians. But I stay in bed trying to force myself to read, not having a good habit, not an atomic habit, and I won't use the battery life as if I'm charging my phone just to scroll or watch videos. Hello? Hello? You know, we got Androids and we got Apples. But Androids, it's not a choice of brand. It's a choice of word. It's a statement. Because you start getting into the fourth dimension. You start wondering, what's with the mention? What's with the mention in the fourth dimension? What's with your attitude, sir? I thought I woke up and I didn't have a dream, but the more that I record, I see I had a dream of what could be. And I feel so shy about the robe that I wear, 'cause under here I'm only have boxers and I'm scared, as if people are not walking around in their bikini thong underwears. But the absurdity is of the boundaries. If it's at a pool, you can wear nothing. But then on a sidewalk and you are homeless, we judge. Because we're logistically constrained and it's construed. Our mathematical abilities to analyze literary concepts is screwed. The humanity, plasticity, all of these concepts within me. Oh, you're 28 if you're not in the right place. If you can't really access it, then cut off the hand of mace. How do I rescue the ones that I love? How do I rescue the ones that I love in this summertime? If you're wearing a bathrobe and boxers all the time, you have a cigarette and you have the audacity to record yourself taking a puff this time after years of smoking away my brain. With weed of a bowl, I did not refrain. So paranoid those drugs did make me. Even though my friends would validate hallucinations I was having, thinking I was the truth and it would prove to me false I was making. Even though I pay more attention to things visually after I record. Being so on board with my ideas of how growth and progress can move forward, being proven wrong and feeling stuck and dumb, depending on another one. How can I move forward? Oh, this phone's a vehicle. I got the sign of Jonah. I wake up and finally talk about the stuff that I've been reading. How long have I not known ya? Trying so hard to be perfect that I can't grow even at all. I'm getting lost, undomesticated in this world of traffic. I don't know. I'm not really sure anymore. 'Cause you say, socially, I'm jumping off the deep end. All the cities around us where we keepin'. Oh, theater, I've had these times before. All these cars just like a race ship here and more. Oh, SpongeBob helped us of a new generation saying, hey, let's take our sponges and go clean out the pineapple for the rest of our days. Let's take back the pineapple like a pirate steal. The One Piece, get that fruit, that golden deal. Hey, guys, let's go clean that pineapple. And let's go clean the grill. Yeah, let's clean out our musical souls and clean out our spirit and will. Let's go get some jellyfish. How can you say that it's not biblical that SpongeBob here today? Because pineapples are not talked about the way that Samaritans are. And I'm not in Samaria, but all these neighborhoods around me have pineapples up on them, and I'm confused as to what that means because of the nudity that takes place in certain areas, which is weird. Let's cookie people down a website hentai path. Let's have conventions that are kind of whack and sad, but judge people on a sidewalk and be pretty much logistically bad. Angry, sad, upsetty attitudes. Don't talk out, you're not free to do. All along my life, Jesus has been right down the road. The word on Microsoft dot extension doc like Luke we know. All of these things I upload, not knowing where that it will lead, where this life will take me, and how I can be free. A stage and theater so loud to cut up all the grass. I pressure you to do a thing you don't know how to do, and I say get up off your ass. The scenery and scriptures to which we behave and then act are subject to new code developments, not even hack. The blueprint of our life created by God, and the way that we genetically modify the whole as we planetarily orbit an education that evolves. The school system subject to change, and it happens by us who vote with action, not even always a ballot. Game design says our actions are a salad. Organizing, clustering data, recursion each every time. Even when it's dark, the sun's just over there. Avert your eyes. And in 180 days, we'll be there on the other side. But for now, I'll just spin around and it'll get dark again when I close my eyes. I don't understand my dreams. I don't understand life, it seems. But I don't understand so many things. But I don't understand so many things. 'Cause I'm getting ready for Sunday in a week. Right now it's Monday and it feels kind of peak. I'm getting ready for Sunday in a week. I keep falling off the word in scripture, wondering woe is me and where is me, stuck inside a place unmobile, trying to say, how can I believe that deer and tiger is another way? How can I believe that I haven't failed God so thunder lay? How do I believe in what it feels and seems as right? How can I keep on? How can I keep going? Does my consciousness have weight on the tethers? Does my consciousness have weight on the tethers? How can I? How can I make it to the Church of Latter-day Saints? Can I go there? Make it to the Church of Latter-day Saints. Can I go there? Make it to the Church of Latter-day Saints. Can I go there? I've been trying to get there, haven't been using this tool. I've been like, what you recording yourself? Stop doing it. Judge yourself, you're a fool kind of situation. Judge yourself, you're a fool kind of situation. Yeah. Hello? I'm making a video. You know when we were over there?
I'm sorry?
You know when we were over there?
Uh-huh.
Well, I was making a video.
Yeah?
It's the same video. And now I'm over here. Dopamine is a curious thing.
That is very curious.
And time scales.
Yep.
A new age. Here we are again. A new video, a new curtain. Here we are again. I've walked out here and I followed this dopamine path in my head. I wasn't certain. But I'd like to see where it is that this thing may be led. A new curtain. I'd like to go to church next Sunday. I always did. I kept falling down into sin, and I wouldn't even have a single block hour of activity that I was aware that I could do that seemed to be helping me with my character and attitude, helping me and preventing me from what it is that I didn't want to do, that kept me trapped and inside like a bunch of people, not just me and my own personal, isolated, singular attitude. But my behavior has been a reflection of a kind of societal drift. I've been a statistic as well as many people, and it's like a kind of tick. And I'm like the tick. It revolves a kind of problematic elite code thing that many people wish to solve, and most algorithms are being developing for that even specific point. And to say that James Cameron VR is a dream, but then never to even seemingly make any kind of recordings, even though I kept getting so many tools in which to do so, not only me, but the family and everyone else from the beginning, except other people have different tools and ways to which they go. But I haven't been going the way into which I'm going, and sometimes I keep feeling like it's all failed and over with. Even though I don't have any kind of place in which to put it all together and be like, yeah, let's go get it over with. Saying you should have just stayed to the trade that you have, but I wouldn't have known that. I feel so down bad. It's fear that's been controlling me and not the good kind. And instead I do things that make me feel I'm spoiling time. People are up in the morning like, where are you going? Where is your work? As they spend all of their time in between scrolling and watching videos, not understanding where it is that it's gone. It's not that I'd like to do this forever. It's that this is the behavior leading me to the places where I'm trying to go. And I've been trying to work, but I only get any kind of work when I read the book of Job. It's got 42 chapters. I hitchhiked 42 grams of protein in a meal. I keep losing my strength and my energy, not being able to procure nutrition for myself, and I haven't been able to figure out how to get a car, even though I had opportunities previously to get a car, and I had great jobs at an earlier age, but I threw it away because I didn't know how to behave, and I had a damn porn addiction that really got in the way, and it screwed things up and hasn't felt good. I believe God can use all of that for the mission of building His kingdom, but it's true that I've lost a lot of time and done a lot of wasteful things developmentally that I wish I had not, and I didn't try to, and it wasn't my intention. And I'm not even talking about things that are horrendous and the way other people seem as they compare it to me, but I believe it to be horrendous because of my absence of power to do what is good for myself and those around me, which is a pretty critical thing I can have an original opinion. Now, where am I going with all this? Well, it makes me want to get out there and do something. And God we trust. It makes me want to grab my guitar and some robes and go to Goodwill and play. Not thinking, oh, you had your time to do it. It's too late now. Oh, you had a moment, but now you cannot. But then you think, you're going to get cash and get robbed, man. You don't need cash charity. You can apply and get a job. What's wrong with you? That ain't your 42. You need to be afraid of that. Don't ask for handouts. Get a job. You're not being conscientious. You're making a big risk of things. I don't plan on being out here every day. It's because, I feel so self-conscious walking in a robe because of the way I look, even though people, if they're hot, got everything out at a pool. They don't even care if kids look. And by the way, everyone's naked at these colonies, all right? On the cruise ships, in European countries, which is a boat of a landmass. The kind of like where we're at, totality together. I feel like I'm going towards God. The Deuteronomy 30. I've been reading the Bible every day. It feels great. Look, I'm going to go walk to this median. See? Upload this video And then figure out what you're going to title it. Call it Job. Call it Job. It's the book. You're making all these books, right? One's Philippians, but then the other's books. And you haven't read it yet, but that's the title you're on. It's the Holland system. You had a Holland system. You were going all in on the system, okay? You were going all in on the system, all right? I feel so self-conscious being out here in traffic because I got boxers underneath this robe. I wasn't expecting to be up in the morning. I've had so much trouble getting up in the morning. And I've been trying, oh, you got a cold shower. Oh, you got to read things this way. Oh, you got to do things in this way that I don't do. But when I'm just recording, who even knows if this is where I'll be tomorrow? It's a Type-C charger. I've been using C to charge up my phone, saying that the dream is James Cameron, and then I don't even record anything. What's the point of that? What is the point of that? Like, I'm not developing, and I keep thinking I failed, and I know it's not true, but my behavior, my character is so rigid. And there's so much happening, and I keep thinking I gotta just figure out how to do it all. Even though I'm doing something right now, and I'm gonna title this video Job, and the one before it Philippians. We don't gotta be in a whole uniform just to walk out on the sidewalk. Sir! Hello? Hey, time is a strange thing. No, time is a strange thing. Like, if you're trying to wrap your head around time, it doesn't really let you. Anyways, Timothy. So, I've been trying to do the V protect, but this channel I made has a B, and I feel like uploading the B is absorbing. Because when I walk around, I feel like I'm absorbing dark force energy, and it's giving me energy. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like, whoa, what's going on? Making some changes right now, buddy. I didn't even want to go home, man. But I'll go ahead and upload this. I've got eggs in the kitchen, and I've got chicken too. I've been trying to get some work done, but then I got a hard time with things. But you know what? Honestly, my yoke is easy and my burden is light, bro. I'm going to just go out with that guitar and get started. I'm going to throw on some robes, man, and I'm going to just go out there and go for it. Why am I so concerned and so worried? See, I keep running out of the force, but it's recording these videos that give me some force, and I don't have to keep it all on my personal device. I can give it to the cloud and ask God for help. I can knock and seek and question. Things I've been trying to learn, but I haven't been living or putting into application. Every time a Sunday goes by, I get the message, but I don't do anything with it, even talk about it to the sky. And then I can't make it to the next Sunday. I'm stuck on Monday, and I'm like, how do I get back next to the next time? And then I keep only going to the same place, even though there's so many I want to go to, and it's not something I'm wanting to do just to drink coffee and eat pastries for a singular morning, hear something, have it go on my ear, knowing it's important, not being able to know how to put it into action or have it recorded, not knowing how to connect it, network it, get to the next thing like I've been trying to do for as long as I can remember, unsuccessfully. And maybe instead of thinking that means to quit, it means I should keep going, creating, which is the thing that helps me experiment on getting over obstacles and finding solutions, even if sometimes what is required to do that is to verbally process things out loud and upload it in a video where I just let it happen and let it happen and let it happen. So here we go. 42. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm going to be hitchhiking, okay? We're going to be hitchhiking. We're going to be going around churches to churches. We're going to be learning about this and that. We're going to be talking to people and making videos and using a Type-C charger to say stuff. I'm going to be going to schools and universities because things aren't working. I'm not the answer to anything. I'm the solution to nothing. I'm praying out loud. I'm talking. I'm doing actions I feel like I'm supposed to do, but I'm afraid to do, because you can be afraid to do what feels like is serving God, and you can be conformitist, which we all are to a degree, which means that logistics are required, traffic is important, collisions happen, there are accidents. How do we do things in a way that gets stuff where it's supposed to be going, okay? Do I need to know all the answers? Am I the one that's got to know it all and figure out everything before I even leave the house? I got to just solo surf the entire web to get it all figured out and automated, so I have just enough of the nutrition to be as healthy as I can figure out through podcasts, videos, and course contents that I don't talk about or discuss, but figure it out so that I can have all the free time to just play with some group of friends on some game where we battle royale and kill everybody else, and we're good because we have the time. And so what if other people haven't figured it out? So what if there's orphans? So what if there's anybody that's experiencing trouble? If we're comfortable because we're doing it the only ways we can, who am I going to judge people that are figuring out the ways they can? There's a ratio of comfort to provision, security, and the acquirement, your survival, pain, pleasure, the reward system, the design of our life, the blueprint of our lives, but also how we're operating and moving forward to a degree of leadership, the dynamic of social relationships, both starting with and making new, of what happens when people drop or fall through. How do we go forward? What happens after death? So many questions. What is the revelation? What is the Holland system? What are these personal processes that you stick to, like a culture that might be sticking to something that's not the greatest bacteria? What about your gut? What about your organs? What about your lungs? What are you doing to your brain? Why are you letting your heart die? What are you doing with your oxygen? What are you putting in the atmosphere? What are you doing musically to my ears? You're destroying my organs. That's okay. We have all of our teeth. Wisdom teeth are removed pretty easily. There's so many new discoveries. It seems like we're developing fine. Of course, there's going to be things that aren't okay comparatively, generationally. It seems like we're making positive influence moving forward. I meet people that make everything seem fine in a single conversation. I love those people. They're so uplifting. We're distracted and can't be together all the time. I can't wait to meet more of them. I love the church so much. The music is so great. It's a sacred experience. When I go to secular places, it's a different algorithm, a different path of life. It blows out my ears. Cars hurt my ears. I can't figure out the path. I figure it out when I go towards Jesus. It's not me figuring it out. It's going to the cloud. Things develop. Who knows what's going to be? You'd start over. Hello? Who knows what's going to happen? What is going to be? You're figuring it out. Job 42. Okay? You're like, bam, that guitar. Bam, that guitar is victory. That guitar is victory. That guitar is victory. That guitar is victory. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hi. Oh, sorry. Can I go? Can I go? Life care partners, life care scene. This is a long movie. I'm pressing record, pressure on. I feel like I'm absorbing life in a song. I'm kinda growing, I like the way I'm growing. I don't like slowing. I'm 28 years old. I've been losing strength and control. Sin is real and we all have different rules in our personal lives. The design and blueprint of our pathways are different in how we survive. The way we move and the way we thrive. I've seen myself grow overnight. And here's a box, and here's a cube. But what about the fourth dimension and 7G signals too? Because church and Sunday has taught me something new. Church and Sunday, I've become brand new. But all these other days and months are named after other stuff. And then the other periods don't work. It is so rough. In the church, it works along with other things. 'Cause the demand of soda on my body, yeah, it stings. But the church, it works. And we're gonna cross on through. If there's a global body that wants to update us and move, it is God and the Son. It's God and our souls. Oh, it's God and the Son and the way our souls. It's God and the Son and what we do with souls. Afternoon, good morning. Sometimes I wake up early and I see we're like two humans walking, take caring of our cardiovascular sea. I listen to music, but it makes my ears feel weird. Oh, the human experience, yeah, it can be queer. And sometimes I feel a need to go to dark habitually. And it's only pressing record that's doing new things as I walk forward. New things as I walk forward. I'm like absorbing a life experience and putting it together. Oh, you could probably just kind of like put this on another monitor. If I consider what the future holds, if I think that I'm wrong about things that I've been told, think that I'm wrong about things going on, you can be so self-conscious around strangers in a bathrobe wearing underwear, even though people are like in thongs and stuff with pineapple neighborhoods. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Let's take this sponge and get it clean. Let's take the grill and get real lean. Let's take a music and a friend under a rock. And let's go do some things that rock. Squidward, you don't need to be normal. You just need to loosen up, my friend. People are doing things that we shouldn't begin. What's right? What is spiritually? What's the word? What is the sun? What's with me? That's absurd. How much freedom should you have within your private environments? Sometimes you're developed as a soul. The immune system to know. You think, oh, I'm not doing things right. This isn't the way. I should have done things a way that never was right and never worked. Oh, develop a song, develop a cover, yeah, there's so many hymns. And I've been like, why haven't any of those hymns worked? Where do I begin? but I need a master. I need a teacher. I need someone to help me, please. Is the church still open? I guess I'll find out and we'll see. Because I'm going to take a guitar and a robe and I'm gonna move. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna take a guitar and a robe and I'm gonna move. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm gonna worship with my heart, my soul, my mind, and then my strength. I'm gonna go and lift a kind of guitar, yeah, kind of way. And then I'll rename it not only Victory, but maybe the Victory of Grace. It takes on a new shape when I give it a new way. And maybe it is Victory of Grace and the Victory of Graceful Opportunity. Hello. Do you want to have breakfast? Would you like to have breakfast? You kind of look like my uncle. Would you want to have breakfast? Do you want to have breakfast? I'm making a movie. Like James Cameron. You know James Cameron? Avatar, Terminator, Titanic. Titanic.
He's actor. Actor.
Yeah. Well, we're actors. Hello, how are you? Are you waiting for breakfast?
No.
This is an hour long. So I'm making a video. I started in my neighborhood. When I woke up. Okay. Oh, Genesis. Right there. Genesis. I never have walked in this neighborhood the whole time, but now that I'm recording, it's happening. I've been dark side my whole life, not light side. Dark side my whole life. It's, huh? I'm making a movie. It's 1 hour long. I started in my neighborhood. When I woke up, I started recording. And I've been recording the whole time. And now I'm here.
I can't English. I can't English.
I'm in it's a video.
Wow.
It's see the camera? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna put it to the cloud. You know, Elon Musk, Google, AT&T. See that?
Yeah.
Whoa! That's this. And then the satellite. You know Genesis?
Yeah, Genesis. Yeah. Genesis. Yeah,
Genesis. So I woke up from a dream. My name's Joseph.
Joseph?
Yeah.
You name Joseph?
Yeah. And I had a dream this morning. I had a camera in a car. And October 1997. DC.
Okay, bye.
Well, I'm here. 안녕하세요. Hello. Hi.
아침 먹었어요? 예, 아침 먹었어요? 예.
Hello. Do you want to have breakfast? All right. I'm going to go find breakfast. I was making a movie. Where is that? What the heck? Oh. Looks way bigger in person. Anyways. Hello.
Morning.
You want to have breakfast?
No.
All right.
Where do you live?
The neighborhood over.
How'd you get here?
Okay. I woke up and usually I have trouble getting up. I'm like, I gotta read the Bible, but then I won't.
Yeah.
So I just started recording instead because, you know, it says like knock and go through the, like if you knock at the door and seek, you'll find.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at my face and I'm like, oh, I didn't make me. Hello, Scruffy. I just started recording. It's an hour long because of the dream I had.
Yeah, and then you ended up over here?
Now I'm here. You have a huge cell phone tower over your place.
Like the big houses neighborhood?
It's called Sweetwater.
Gotcha.
But I know the pineapple's here, and I keep thinking about SpongeBob. because he's a sponge. And they're like, let's get in there and clean this fruit and get behind that grill and start making everything real lean. Like, let's make some changes, children. Let's get on our pirate ships and we're going to go find the One Piece. You know? So, 1997.
So you just walked in and
Yeah, I'm just recording.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the events and stuff.
Gotcha.
I think I'm going to find breakfast.
Okay.
Hello. Do you want to have breakfast? All right. Yeah. Joseph. I'm recording.
Oh, nice to meet you.
It's an hour long. I started when I woke up. I didn't know I was gonna be here.
Thank you. Where do you live at, man?
I'm over. I'm Horizon. You know Horizon
Oh, over.
or Sweetwater.
Oh, Sweetwater. I
Yeah.
Just going around asking people to come join you or something.
I don't know, cause my behavior as a human has been completely different since I've been recording myself.
I got you.
Like from this morning.
I got you.
So who knows how the word manifests?
I got you. You just going out here doing the thing.
I guess.
Joseph, you say?
Yeah.
Julio, man. Yeah,
Julio?
Yes, sir. You have a good one. I appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Take care of yourself.
This is cool. Yeah. Do you see that every morning?
Unfortunately.
It's kind of a masterpiece. Random?
Right.
You saw SpongeBob?
Right.
You have a great tree, actually. Have you been up in there?
No, I sit down and just enjoy it.
Man, you gotta get up there.
My limbs don't do it. It'll probably break, man.
What? Cause that's the best playground in the world for adults.
Hell yeah.
And every single morning you go out to your car,
Yeah.
you throw on some patties on that thing.
Just get up.
You just do a couple hangs every day. You'll be it's so fun.
Yeah.
I might just swing back and just hop on or something.
Eventually I will. Maybe one day.
All right, Julio.
Take care.
Bye. Next year we'll have McLarens. This is a long video. It's like a movie, this thing. Never been inside of this neighborhood. I don't know how it goes. I'm following things around. I don't know what kind of sound, but I'd like to have breakfast sometime. I would. The craziest thing, I found the tiger. Yes. Hello, tiger. Hello, friend. Can we visit? Are you friendly? I see that you're stopping to kind of see what's going on or kind of check things out. Are you cool? You're a rare camouflage. You've got the coolest thing happening. I'll have to say that. And this is long, but I'm gonna keep it up because it's like absorbing. Excuse me. I said I'm gonna keep it up. I'll keep going. I'll keep going on to see what's happening. But this place. This is cool. Life in the fourth dimension is epic. So we'll just keep going because this is what we were made for. This is the dream right here. Was the whole dream. But obviously there's other things about the dream that needed developing that I've had to learn and been so wrong about that had to do with now and had to do with reincarnation and death. You know? You know what I'm saying? Can you come over here for a visit? Or we'll have to work that out later. I was talking to you. We're having a conversation. It's fine. Because I'm still recording, so this kind of interaction is locked in. Excuse me. This conversation is locked kind of in this place. Hey, do you want to have breakfast? Mm-hmm. Would you like to have breakfast? Oh. Not yet? You're maybe? Hey. I'm Joseph.
Hey, how are you? Martin.
You have a cool tower.
Yeah,
I love it.
I know.
I always see it from farther away,
Uh-huh.
but it's nice to have a closer. Have you been to it?
Uh-huh.
Like
It's
walked
in the
up?
house and down.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. There's a cool cat over there.
Oh, is that one?
Right over there. Cool.
Oh.
Looks like a tiger cat. I'm making a movie. Are you Italian?
Yeah.
Awesome. Paul goes to Italy.
Where you live and where your house?
Sweetwater Circle.
Oh, it's the circle?
Yeah, actually it's like 100 meters
Oh, okay.
that way.
Yeah.
Which way is what are our coordinates?
I don't know.
If it's like if this is my X and I'm 0,
Uh-huh.
it's probably X 100 meters.
Okay.
And then probably like if this is Y 0, it's probably like Y 10.
Okay.
So 110 plus us.
Skill. Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm making a movie.
Is a movie for
This
you?
is an hour and 10 minutes.
Maybe.
So I started recording
Yeah.
over there,
Oh, really?
and now it's all the way over here so far.
Oh, okay.
'Cause-
yeah, that one is
Yeah.
very nice and everything.
You know Elon Musk?
No.
Nope. Oh. Well, have you heard of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
No.
Or have you heard the Bible?
The Bible?
Yeah.
It's, maybe sometime.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's like a big game or movie?
The game and movie.
Uh,
The game is a soccer film.
who's
Yeah.
who's Mussolini?
No.
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 Or Rome?
The room.
Ezio Auditore.
Oh, okay. No, not exactly.
Soccer.
What time right now? It's in the
Oh, how do I
right
know?
now.
It's got 1 hour and 11 minutes.
Oh, wow. No, it's working right now, sorry.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah,
work,
Job.
it's a living.
Job, yeah, 42.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
But sometime we'll have breakfast.
Okay. Let me check for my house is 11
All right.
for the work right now.
Okay. I
Okay,
could
bye.
be wrong about that, but it could happen.
Okay.
All right, arrivederci.
Okay. Thank you.
Excuse me. It's called Pathfinder. Hello. Do you want to have breakfast? All right. I'm making a movie. Making a movie. I'm making a movie. A movie. It's an hour and 10 minutes. Right here. Yeah. But I was wanting to know if you wanted to have breakfast. You do? All right. Things get interesting when you just follow. Interesting. That was a cool cat. Usually you think, oh, I have to live 2-dimensionally and not 4-dimensionally, because 4-dimensionally happens over 2-dimensional. Here we got Lincoln Navigator talking about "In God We Trust," the penny, the currency, the coppers. It's this job thing. You change it so much because there's so many dark vibrations all around me that I don't even feel, wondering why I'm stuck in everything. And then it's when you start making the movie and absorbing that things become a bit different. Do you have an omelet? Do you have any food? All right. I have chicken. I gotta make it. Okay. So it starts raining. Who cares? So next time we go out in the robe and with the guitar, because the movie evolves, but it's not about the camera. The camera just helps open things up. It's that daily vitamin C. It's that C charge port energy. It's a Star Wars droid. It helps you fly the ship, the Jedi Starfighter, right? Which is important for interplanetary travel, because sometimes you've been on Tatooine your whole life and you're like, you know, in the same Minecraft biome. You don't leave the starting area, you don't travel, so you never find the Ender Dragon. Or, you know, you can test out concepts in creative mode, but I feel like the survival experience is still important for the extra kind of constraint. Because the constraint of the application, constraints help you create and move forward in certain ways, which is kind of cool and nice to develop. But there's other things to develop, like a movie that's super long. And I'm kind of experimenting by making something that's so long. I don't really have to worry about memory because I can just delete it from my phone locally. I'm not supposed to be so isolated learning everything locally. I can upload it to the cloud and then delete it. Kind of the length of a video might even create interest for someone to click on it. It's like, why is this thing so long? I don't know. But you start sharing a YouTube channel, and then if someone has interest, they watch it. But instead of trying to get people online to come to you because you're wanting attention, instead it's something you're doing to develop so that you can just share this with people and kind of just get on the move. To kind of replace the demons that you may get out of yourself with something new and not have to worry about being the level 1 RPG thing that you are, even at a late age, as hard as it may seem. But you instead change things and level up. And there's no need to stay in the same area. Because I've been trying to stay at the same area for so long, instead of getting things moving. Because it's all these lessons to learn from. David just really didn't know his son that well, it seemed like. But it's a different age and time. And these kinds of things are different now. I don't know all that it's doing, but it looks aesthetically crazy. So this is like a first run. I smell pancakes. Someone's making pancakes, and you can totally record yourself just going up to people, and it starts in here, but eventually you're going around with robes and a guitar, and it's what you should have been doing all along. To see where it goes, sees where it leads. Not to be afraid, but to trust, you know, because I keep feeling that it's all over instead of feeling like I can just keep going, you know. I guess like I feel like I'm absorbing certain energies that usually keep me stuck. I feel like I'm doing the force power of absorb, and I'm kind of having to level that up. But in actuality, not in a game I can't get to, because I can't even absorb the dark energies to get to where I'm at with certain areas. I don't know. And yeah, I have so many of these ideas and concepts in my mind about what I was supposed to do. What I was supposed to do right. But naturally, when you keep walking around, you're gonna want water. Okay? If you don't have water on you, you're gonna look for somewhere that has water. Right now, as I'm saying that, I'm hearing water in the rain system. If I'm wondering where it's next, where am I gonna go? How am I gonna flow and circulate and travel? And I want to have that feeling of having drunk so much water and moved so much that I'm getting strength back in my body, because I want to worship God. I want to serve God with all of my strength, my heart, my mind, and my soul. I feel what I'm doing now is soul oriented, and as a result of me reading a Mace Windu novel from the Phantom Minim era, and I feel like eggs are possible, okay? And that it's something for my soul. My soul, my dark soul, is preventing strength, preventing mind, preventing canon, preventing crossing. My soul is doing all of this. Hitchhiking is the way to the galaxy. It's 42, it's the job, it's a new type of way of living. of existing, a way of finding trust and compatibility and alignment with your pathways, and a way of absorbing dark energy and stuff all around me and getting over these obnoxious fears that are more dangerous than taking the risks that should have been made so long ago. And that things weren't learned in the right ways and all these different ways and stuff. Hello? Do you want to have breakfast? Do you want to have breakfast? Do you want to have breakfast? All right. I'm making a movie. So far, it's an hour and 20 minutes. I'm from over there. Thank you. It's like James Cameron in VR. Trees are so cool for climbing. You can make a whole movie about trees and climbing. You can be so worried about doing things safely that you don't realize that you're descending. But it's also the filming that helps you stay away from descending, helps you make connections you didn't have before. I haven't been living so great, and I'm just honestly having to test it out, what I'm talking about, because I haven't been. And it absorbs specific forces. And it's not even just the phone recording, it's that the beginning of the day isn't these fruits, but it's the sheep. And I'm getting leaner, I'm burning fat off by speaking, I'm cleaning out a type of behavior that's not good, that does not work. And the early bird just got the worm. I just saw the early bird get the worm. And that's what I'm talking about. In the first episode of The Chosen, she was going to jump off that cliff, Mary, but she follows the bird. And I lose the bird sometimes. I get back on this kind of sinful track and I get so foggy. I lose the fourth dimension. I'm become 2D. I become 1D. I become 0D. I lose the bird. I lose the sun timing. I lose the synchronicity, my orbit, my path, my purpose, my fulfillment. I won't go outside. I start getting anxious and scared of living. I won't grow. And I feel like sometimes that I'm a fractal or a reflection of the area of growth that was good to be part of. So I'm part of it now, but I'm ready for a robe upgrade. I'm ready to do a robe upgrade because it sounds fun and interesting. It sounds pretty connective. And why not start off the day by going to the sign and speaking a new spiritual song? Why not take the robe and the guitar and go level up today? And it doesn't have to be it's the journey of a day. It's not going to be the whole thing. It's just the journey of the day. And how can I sit here and say all this about God and then stay inside and be so scared to proclaim what it is I feel like I believe I should do? Thinking, oh, he's a loose cannon. He's off the rocker. Well, I can't just sit in a rocking chair all day. I want to go and find John. I want to go and find Paul. I want to go and have these experiences. And it's scary to follow Jesus because there's this talk about the crucifix and how painful it is, but that he died and rose and ascended. And so it kind of makes you think that the spirit will haze you. You know? Like, is it about real death? Or is it metaphorical death because societies haze you? And then, purple haze. What's happening with these personas and celebrities? What's up with fame and attention and the empirical system we have compared to what you're experiencing personally in your life around you, not just what you're watching or looking? I guess without a job, you get so disconnected. And sometimes you can really struggle to get a job. Maybe you don't have the help you need, or you're struggling to clean something up or follow certain instructions or orders. Being obedient to specific people can be difficult. So you do things that don't make complete sense, but they end up making sense in a different kind of way that you weren't expecting. So Sometimes I'll read the Bible and it'll condemn my current behavior as something I shouldn't be doing that's putting me in risk. But at the same time, it's like, is this happening because I'm getting off the path? You know? Or is this the path because there's one person it feels like I'm supposed to go to, because it feels like the beginning of my life and something that I was supposed to have gone to the whole time. And you know, sometimes I think things were wrong that wasn't. My dad taking a camera to the church and recording it was great content creation. He was so ahead of his time. His ideas were ahead of his time. He had wonderful ideas, and the people that didn't like him but also wanted unity, he was there to sharpen them. He was there to start a fire down in their souls with his arguments and his passion. And those people didn't need to be such a barony of controllers, but you know, they had things that they were right about as well, and it wasn't really supposed to be wrong. It was just supposed to be connection. But the thing is, when you're so isolated, you know, if you have a bunch of families you're connecting with and you're only 3 families, you don't need to have your own church on Sunday if you're all homeschooled. You can all go to churches in your local areas and then meet up throughout the weeks and trade networks and resources, not just cling together and ignore the stuff happening around you, thinking that your understanding of life is good enough. So it's a matter of circulating. And I'm walking right now and I feel like I'm circulating. And this is just today. This is just the movie today, because tomorrow I can have gained so much experience, and I've learned today that tomorrow when I wake up and do it, it's a different experience. And it doesn't always even need to be a movie experience, but it only takes that beginning movie to change the direction of the entire day, so that you're not stuck going in the wrong directions. And life becomes something that you never thought it was, because you're receiving the blessings of being obedient and not stuck within the waves of curses from disobeying the commands. And some of those commands are strange curtains, but you do the thing and you upload it, and suddenly you have a new job or a new thing, you know. And it can be tiring and exhausting like training, but the product and what's happening is great. It's kind of, the behavior is a persona and following that's sharpened by community and society of a global population, which is this kind of new era we're moving into, as we begin to also link together and synchronize dreams and subconsciouses and the 4th dimension, and that all of this is the logos and the word, because we're all trying to understand Christ in the word. And Christ is the spirit of the letter and not just the law of the letter itself. Scriptures are all good for edification, learning, improving, and even just for me to say or repeat something from the Bible doesn't even make it exactly true. But the truth is that there is this living path uniting us and drawing us forward. The truth is that I want to make it to church on Sunday, and that I haven't been successful in doing that, and that I missed, and that I have to change things. Because if I don't learn from my sprints when I miss them, then it will be a waste not to review and find out what happened, what went wrong, what was cataclysmic, what was critical, what was dangerous. It would be a waste not to learn from it, not to adjust, to keep in my own processes and cultures and not change myself or adjust to these agile principles, and be agile about worship, be agile about the command. If you're supposed to seek and worship with mind, heart, soul, and body, then part of that would be using agile methodologies or proven principles, especially when it comes to software or scriptural development or game development. You might as well apply that to life development, apply that to the things that have to do with the living word, which is what I'm trying to do, because I don't want to get stuck in just be in bed all day, but think of that because I'm having a Bible and stuff, that I'm doing things correctly, even though I keep getting off on the wrong path and rushing myself and pressuring myself to do things that I think are right when they aren't. Anyways, let's say Job, I don't know, something in me just wants to keep going, because why not? It can all be uploaded, right? How long of a video can you upload? Can you put on other robes and get a guitar and get started with protein? Is that wrong? Is it the wrong way? You know? And you're so afraid to do the wrong thing. We won't get started doing anything. Now you won't even look at the scripture, so your attention span's probably not in the best mannerisms, and you end up being who you don't want to be. You know? Some kind of attribute.